Oh, hoping to get everybody connected today. I was having a little bit of internet trouble, but I think I got it figured out. So bear with me on all my internet issues here, but I will get them figured. But today I am going to just jump right into it because I think I have a good one today. Hope everybody loves because I know everybody says I know I have. How many ever had that day? And this is the title: when things just don't go as planned. Okay. Um, I have my days out every day, but sometimes, most of the time, things just don't go as planned. Okay, so I have a few things that I have done bad. Is I'm a planner. Okay, I'm a big planner. I plan our schedule. I have everybody's schedule. I use a planner. I'll even show you the one I got. I use my planner. It's pretty. I get one that I like. I'm going to change it up a little bit just because there's some things that they've added that I want to add to it, but I'm a pen and paper kind of girl, and I've got to have it down, and I've got to be able to take it with me with my realtor schedule and with being with you guys, and I have to have it wrote down. Okay. So I always write everything down. So, but here's the thing is my husband and even my of the fly by the seat of their pants. I am not. I am a person that if it's not calendar, it's not going to happen. But they are more fly by the seat of the pants. So I came up with this. So who can feel me on the fact that, are you sitting there having a me too moment? Like the husband is work, they do their thing. And then the kids are just because you are the handler of all the schedules. Yeah, that's a here's kind of some things I have things I do every day that we just kind of try and make work. So think I schedule my day, whether it goes as planned or not. I always schedule my day. Okay, I always write down kind of a list of things that I need to. The first major thing that I do is, and guys, I've gone to plenty of workshops and that kind of thing about scheduling your day, scheduling your time. And this is what I have found that works. You may have something different that you do a little bit that works better for you, but I just try to implement a little bit of everything that I learned from people. I know like the one calendar that and a few months ago, this worked great for me because I did need to schedule out every hour of every day. Now, I get that I don't have a job that I go to every day that I have to be cleaned up and go to. Now, I treat every day as if I'm going to a job because it is my. So part of that for me is getting myself cleaned up and dressed and ready to go. Putting on some makeup. I may not leave the house all day, but this is just a way to get up and I feel more ambitious when I do that. I feel like I've, got my day started. Okay. So that's just a little off tip that I wasn't paying. So I had spoke a while ago about a thing called Flylady.net that I used to follow religiously. Like I said, I have no skin in the used in the past. And I got a lot of really useful tips from it. And one of the things that they said on there is get up, get dressed, and put your shoes on. I find if I have my shoes on, I am way more productive. Now, with that said, I wear flip-flops a lot of times in the summertime. So have flip-flops on, sometimes I will not. But typically if I'm up, cleaned up, and I put my shoes on and I'm out the door doing at least something, then when I come home, I'll keep that momentum. I get up every morning, I get ready, get dressed. I've done that even when I did in-home daycare for 11 years. It was my job. I got up and I tried, I tried to always be the time the parents started showing up. It just made my day, but things happen. So that's one of my off tips that I'll give you. But I write down every appointment, everything that I know, like the kids have for appointments, I have for appointments, my husband has for appointments. Even on the weekends when we have places to go, we're getting hot and heavy into high school rodeo season again. So whatever weekend I put down, that's what I put down, whatever weekend we have stuff going on that for those things. So when people ask me, hey, what do you got going on this? I have it ready at my fingertips. Okay. But I write down every appointment. The next thing that I do that is really just, I've heard this from a couple people, but I didn't really start doing it until, just in the last probably 6 months, is I time block at least an hour. And that is the hour that I write down what I need to make for phone calls. If there's an hour where I just need to sit at the computer, I shut off all the cell phones, I shut off everything. I'll have my computer up, but I'll answer whatever paperwork, that I need to do. I'll do all of that. Okay. So I block off an hour. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. It just, okay. If it is less, sometimes I will just take that extra time and open up and read a book that I'm working on. I'm a slow reader, so it takes me a while. We will open up and do a few chapters that I can do, in that maybe if I have 15 minutes left, I just take that time to do that. However, don't time block and then pull open your phone to find something and get on social media. And then all of a sudden you're, because social media, it's great, but it can have wasted time. Okay. I know I get sucked into that. I see something on Facebook. And I do so much on Facebook that sometimes I kind of go squirrel, and that's where I go. And then I look at my time block and I'm like, well, doggone it. There is my time because I just wasted it all on Facebook. So that's a don't do. Don't make an effort to just know you need to put that phone down or shut whatever notifications off. Don't answer those phone calls. Give yourself an hour. You'd be amazed at what you can get done. Okay? The other thing is if the day falls completely apart, okay, prioritize what you have to do. There are times when I get up, sometimes it happens at 7:00 in the morning. Sometimes it happens at 10:00 in the morning, like your whole day just kind of falls apart. So I have to okay, I definitely have to do this. So I'll just circle it. Like, this is what I absolutely need to get done. And you know what's cool about that is even when my day in a handbasket, I know and I can check off a few items that I for sure wanted to get done that day, and I still feel accomplished. Okay. The things that I just go through and I prioritize, like, okay, this has to get done today. This has to get done today. This has to get done. Oh, this appointment has to get done. I can rework and I can add these things in and put, and I cross off, add things in, or how you want to do it. But just make sure that you prioritize what you need to get done that day. Okay. Is put off till tomorrow what absolutely doesn't have to be done. So, example, like that you were going to clean something that day and that didn't really need to get done, or you were going to run to Walmart and grab a few supplies, but you're not completely that trip, So, maybe that's something that you can put it off till the next day or the day after that. Okay. So tomorrow, what you don't have to do, don't try and cram it all in. It's gonna make you crazy if you try and do that. Trust me, been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I just try to get all the things done. And when your days go to, like I said, hell in a handbasket. Okay. The other thing is that I have started doing that I've been doing for over a year now, and I got the workshops that I went to, is I plan an hour of chaos control every day. Okay. If you run a business, sometimes things just go wonky, and your day, like, your day, maybe you had something planned and now it's gotten pushed, or there's stuff that you need to hurry up and take care of. Or maybe the morning got crazy, but yet you still have the whole afternoon. So I always plan an hour somewhere in my day. Like when I was coming home from a job, I would do it right after I got home from work. Like I would sit there and be like, the schedule that I needed to get done. Sometimes I could just jump right into what I needed to get done, and I didn't have anything because my day just went smoothly. Yay, hooray. Like that's a bonus. You take those days and you cherish them because they don't happen very often. But then I go in and I'm like, okay, so what do I need to get done? What got put? Maybe it's that hour where you do maybe the hour that you had planned to do phone calls. Maybe that hour, got taken up by something else. Maybe you had a sick kid, can get them, or you had to leave work, or something came up at work and you didn't have time over your lunch hour to go do whatever you needed to go do, whatever it might be. Or of chaos control, whether it's right after work or sometime in your day. I like to do it about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, because pretty much of my day is done. And I shouldn't say it's done, but it's done. I'm pretty thick of my day. So if it's gone to hell in a handbasket, then that hour I can make a few of these things up, maybe get a few of these things done that I absolutely needed to get done. And I'm going to tell you what, guys, if you're fly by the seat of your pants kind of person, devote to doing it every day for a week. For a week, you will be surprised how quickly you're like, hey, I got time that I think. There's several things that it has done for me personally, and this is why I continue to do it. I have a schedule of my day. I get the most important things in there. So that gives me peace of mind that I'm getting most important things done. Okay. The second thing that I love that I lessen the overwhelmed feeling of, oh, I've got this to do, I've got that to do, because sometimes you just have to go, I'm notorious for trying to put too much in one day. Like I go like my butt's on fire from the time I get up, and I get crabby, I get tired, I get burnt out. And this has really helped to control what I do. It doesn't matter how many things that you have in it. Maybe it's that you need to schedule homework time with your kids. Maybe that is something that is just, it's kind of fly by, and you just need to have that done. So plan that. Plan your hour of chaos control is, okay, everybody, we're going to sit down and we're going to do homework. And it's going to work, and you're going to be available to help them and do all of those things. Okay. I was very fortunate. My kids love study hall. They go into study hall and they do it all there. So we don't, when they were little, I did say, just get it done. That was kind of the routine right after they came home from school, is they got to have a snack. They got to, tried to get even some of the older kids that I tried to get all of them to sit down and be like, hey, let's work on some homework right now. And I would just sit down, I'd get the little ones playing with something. I would sit and just be available for the kids to ask questions. I would help the best I could. What was cool about the daycare is sometimes I had older ones that could help the younger ones, which I think that's great. Have that. That's awesome. But it's gotten rid of the overwhelm feeling. I feel like I check things off. I feel like I look back on my day and I've actually, and there's times when you have that girlfriend that calls you and says, hey, you want to do lunch. Or there's sometimes that I personally have looked at my calendar. I'm feeling like lunch today. It's a beautiful day outside. I'm feeling like going and spending some time with some girlfriends. And then I get to plan my days of when I get to play hooky and me time or girlfriend time or whatever. So I hope you found these all helpful. I hope you at least maybe take one or two of them and they help you get you through your day. I'm going to let this one go now for about 2-3 weeks. So I am actually I'll announce the date that I'm going to give it a couple weeks. And then I'm still going to announce on a Wednesday and I'll give the date. But go ahead and if you're on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell on the video. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you just put on the comment. Let's do this. Put on the comment what you found your schedule to make work for you. Okay, put that in there. The drawing for a winner here in a couple weeks. I'll give you the date on Friday that I'm going to do the drawing, and then whoever has liked and commented on the video for a one-on-one coaching call with me, it'll be a call or we can be a phone call, however you guys want to do it, and we can talk about schedules. We can talk about would like. We'll a little bit before that, so we something laid down as to what you want to know more about, and we'll just go from there. If you're on Facebook, run over to YouTube, subscribe, and hit the bell. And I'll be seeing you guys all on Friday about 11 o'clock. See you soon.